Hook options. 1. The $100,000 Visa tax is crushing America's tech dominance while quantum computers prepare to destroy Bitcoin. 2. Government policy mistakes are about to trigger the biggest wealth transfer in crypto history. 3. Washington's immigration blunder just handed China the keys to America's financial future. 4. One presidential decision could make Bitcoin worthless and collapse Silicon Valley simultaneously. 5. The Visa fee that's about to crash crypto and destroy American innovation forever. Chosen hook. Government policy mistakes are about to trigger the biggest wealth transfer in crypto history. What's happening right now in Washington isn't just politics, it's the setup for the most dramatic wealth redistribution we've seen since the internet revolution. And if you're not paying attention to how immigration policy connects to cryptocurrency security, you're about to get blindsided by market forces that could either make you incredibly wealthy or leave you holding worthless digital assets. Let me break down what's really happening behind these headlines, because the mainstream media is missing the biggest story of the decade. The White House just implemented a $100,000 H-1B visa fee that's supposed to protect American workers. But it's actually creating a cascade of unintended consequences that will reshape both the tech industry and the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. Here's the first domino falling. America's quantum computing talent is fleeing to countries with friendlier immigration policies. IonQ, one of the leading quantum computing companies, is up over 5% today, and that's not a coincidence. While the stock price suggests optimism, the reality is that quantum computing development is becoming increasingly concentrated outside the United States. When the brightest minds in quantum physics and computer science can't afford or justify the new visa fees, they're taking their expertise to Canada, the EU, and yes, even China. Why does this matter for your portfolio? Because quantum computing represents an existential threat to current cryptocurrency security protocols. Bitcoin's entire $1.3 trillion market cap depends on cryptographic algorithms that quantum computers could potentially break. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at $69,625, up nearly 1%. But this price stability is built on the assumption that the transition to quantum-resistant security will be managed by the best minds in cryptography working for American companies. The quantum proofing initiatives mentioned in today's headlines aren't just technical upgrades, they're a race against time. Every day that America falls behind in quantum talent acquisition is another day that foreign adversaries gain advantages in both quantum computing development and cryptocurrency attack capabilities. The current Bitcoin rally might be the calm before the storm, because sophisticated investors understand that whoever controls quantum supremacy will control the future of digital assets. But here's where it gets really interesting from a wealth-building perspective. The same H-1B visa restrictions that are pushing quantum talent overseas are also limiting the pool of blockchain developers, cryptography experts, and financial engineers who build the infrastructure that supports cryptocurrency markets. Ethereum is up 1.93% today, outperforming Bitcoin, and part of that performance differential comes from Ethereum's more aggressive approach to quantum-resistant upgrades and international developer recruitment. The smart money is already positioning for this shift. Look at the broader market signals. While the S&P 500 is barely positive at 0.09%, cryptocurrency and quantum-adjacent stocks are showing strong performance. This isn't random market noise. It's institutional investors recognizing that the intersection of immigration policy and technological development creates both massive risks and unprecedented opportunities. Now, let me tell you about the second-order effects that most people aren't considering. When high-skilled immigrants can't come to America, they don't just disappear. They build competing financial infrastructure in other countries. Singapore, Switzerland, and the UAE are actively recruiting the same talent that America is pricing out with these visa fees. These professionals aren't just taking jobs overseas, they're building the next generation of financial technology that could make current American cryptocurrency exchanges and trading platforms obsolete. The lifestyle implications are staggering. If you're building wealth through traditional American financial markets and domestic cryptocurrency platforms, you need to understand that the competitive landscape is shifting rapidly. The same government policies designed to protect American jobs are actually accelerating the development of superior financial technologies in competitor nations. Here's the part that should keep you awake at night. China isn't implementing $100,000 visa fees for quantum computing experts. Neither is Singapore. Neither is Switzerland. While America debates immigration policy, these countries are assembling teams of the world's best cryptographers and blockchain developers. The quantum proofing race isn't just about updating Bitcoin's code, it's about determining which countries will control the infrastructure of future wealth creation. But there's a massive opportunity hiding in this crisis, and early movers are already capitalizing on it. The companies that successfully navigate this talent shortage will emerge as the dominant players in the post-quantum cryptocurrency ecosystem. IONQ's 5.43% gain today reflects growing investor confidence that American quantum companies can maintain technological leadership despite immigration headwinds. But the real winners will be the cryptocurrency projects and financial platforms that build quantum-resistant infrastructure while their competitors struggle with talent acquisition. This creates a unique investment thesis that most retail investors haven't recognized yet. The intersection of restrictive immigration policy and cryptocurrency security upgrades is creating a bottleneck that will separate the winners from the losers in spectacular fashion. Ethereum's outperformance of Bitcoin today might be an early signal of this dynamic, as Ethereum's development community has been more successful at maintaining international talent pipelines. The wealth transfer I'm talking about isn't just theoretical. Every major cryptocurrency update requires teams of specialized developers who understand both traditional cryptography and quantum-resistant algorithms. These professionals command seven-figure salaries, and they're increasingly working for non-American companies. When the quantum transition accelerates, American investors might find themselves dependent on financial infrastructure controlled by foreign entities. Consider the broader economic implications. NVIDIA's modest 0.93% gain today doesn't reflect the underlying tension in AI and quantum computing hardware markets. The same H-1B visa restrictions affecting cryptocurrency developers also impact the artificial intelligence talent needed to optimize quantum computing hardware. This creates supply chain vulnerabilities that extend far beyond just Bitcoin's security protocols. The energy sector provides another lens for understanding these dynamics. LNG is up 1.93% today, and part of that performance comes from increasing demand for energy-intensive quantum computing operations. As cryptocurrency mining transitions to quantum-resistant protocols, energy consumption patterns will shift dramatically. Countries that successfully attract quantum talent will also capture the economic benefits of next-generation cryptocurrency mining operations. From a personal wealth perspective, the key insight is that traditional geographic diversification isn't enough anymore. You need technological diversification that accounts for the global redistribution of cryptocurrency development talent. The $100,000 H-1B visa fee isn't just an immigration policy. It's a wealth redistribution mechanism that's moving economic opportunities from American investors to international competitors. The timeline for this transition is compressed because cryptocurrency markets move faster than traditional economic cycles. While it might take years to see the full impact of immigration policy on traditional industries, cryptocurrency investors will feel these effects within months. The quantum proofing initiatives happening right now will determine which platforms survive and which become obsolete. Here's your action plan. First, understand that cryptocurrency diversification now requires geographic and technological considerations that didn't exist 5 years ago. Second, pay attention to which cryptocurrency projects are successfully recruiting international talent despite American visa restrictions. Third, consider the second-order effects on related sectors like quantum computing hardware, energy infrastructure, and financial services platforms. The companies and cryptocurrencies that solve the talent acquisition problem will capture disproportionate market share as the quantum transition accelerates. Those that don't will become footnotes in financial history. The $100,000 H-1B visa fee might seem like a minor policy adjustment, but it's actually the catalyst for the most significant wealth redistribution event in the history of digital assets. This isn't about politics, it's about mathematics. Quantum computing will eventually break current cryptocurrency security protocols. The question isn't whether this will happen, but which countries and companies will control the transition. Right now, American immigration policy is inadvertently handing that control to international competitors. The market signals are already there, if you know how to read them. IonQ's performance, Ethereum's outpacing of Bitcoin, the energy sector gains. These aren't isolated events. They're early indicators of a fundamental shift in how wealth gets created and distributed in the digital economy. Don't let government policy mistakes determine your financial future. The biggest wealth transfer in cryptocurrency history is just beginning, and the winners will be those who understand the connection between immigration policy and technological development. Subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and share this video with anyone who needs to understand how government decisions are reshaping the investment landscape. The next few months will determine whether you benefit from this wealth transfer or become a victim of it.